Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Yes, Mataji. I will start reading, Mataji. After that, you can read, and then we'll see the raised hands. Glories of Amalaki Ekadasi. Happy Ekadasi to everyone. King Mandata once said to Vasishta Muni, "O great sage, kindly be merciful to me and tell me of a holy fast that will benefit me eternally." Vasishta Muni replied, "O king, kindly listen as I described the best of all fast days, Amalaki Ekadasi. He who faithfully observes a fast on this Ekadasi obtain innumerous wealth and get free from effects of all kinds of sins and attain liberation. Fasting on this Ekadasi is more purifying than donating 1,000 cows in charity to pure Brahmana. So please hear me attentively as I tell you the story of a hunter who though daily engaged in killing who though daily engaged in killing innocent animals for his living achieved liberation by observing a fast on Amalaki Ekadasi, following the prescribed rules and regulations of worship. The kingdom of what is this, Indu Mataji?
Vaidisha.
Vaidisha. There was once a kingdom named Vaidisha where all Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras were equally endowed with Vedic knowledge, great bodily strength, and fine intelligence. O lion among kings, the whole kingdom was full of Vedic sounds. Not a single person was atheistic, and no one sinned. The ruler of this kingdom was a king. Pasha Binduka, a member of a dynasty of a Soma, the moon. He was also known as Chitraratha, and was very religious and truthful. It is said that King Chitraratha had the strength of 10,000 elephants, that he was very wealthy and knew six branches of Vedic wisdom perfectly. During the region of Maharaj Chitraratha, not a single person in his kingdom attempt to practice another dharma duty, so perfectly engaged in their own dharmas, where all brahmanas, kshatriyas, vaishyas, and sudras, neither a miser nor a was to be seen throughout the land. Never was there ever a drought or flood. Indeed, the kingdom was free of diseases and everyone enjoyed good health. The people rendered loving devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu, as did the king, who also rendered special service to Lord Shiva. Moreover, twice a month everyone fasted on Ekadasi. In this way, O best of the kings, the citizens of Vaidasa lived many long years in great happiness and prosperity. Giving up all varieties of materialistic religion, they completely dedicated themselves to loving service to the Supreme Lord Hari. Mataji, you can read.
Okay, Mataji, thank you so much. Observing Amalaki Ekadashi. Once in the month of Falguna, February to March, the holy fast of Amalaki Ekadashi arrived, conjoined with Dwadashi. King Chitraratha realized that this particular fast would bestow especially great benefit, and thus he and all the citizens of Vaidisha observed the sacred Ekadashi very strictly, carefully following all the rules and regulations. After bathing in the river, the king and all his subjects went to the temple of Lord Vishnu, where an Amalaki tree grew. First, the king and his leading sages offered the tree a pot filled with water, as well as a fine canopy, shoes, gold, diamonds, rubies, pearls, sapphires, and aromatic incense. Then they worshipped Lord Parashurama with these prayers: O Lord Parashurama, O son of Renuka, O all pleasing one, O liberator of the worlds, kindly come beneath this holy Malaki tree and accept our humble obeisances. Then they prayed to the Amalaki tree: O Amalaki, O offspring of Lord Brahma, you can destroy all kinds of sinful reactions. Please accept our respectful obeisances and these humble gifts. O Amalaki, you are actually the form of Brahman, and you were once worshipped by Lord Ramachandra himself. Whoever circumambulates you is therefore immediately freed of all his sins. After offering these excellent prayers, King Chitraratha and his subjects remained awake throughout the night, praying and worshipping according to the regulations governing a sacred Ekadashi fast. It was during this auspicious time of fasting and prayer that a very irreligious man approached the assembly, a man who maintained himself and his family by killing animals. Burdened with both fatigue and sin, the hunter saw the king and the citizens of Vaidesha observing Amalaki Ekadashi by performing an all night vigil, fasting and worshipping Lord Vishnu in the beautiful forest setting, which was brilliantly illuminated by many lamps. The hunter hid nearby, wondering what this extraordinary sight before him was. The fortunate.
Mataji,
Yes, Mataji.
yeah, my Prabhu reads want to read. Mataji.
The fortunate hunter. What is going on here? He thought. What he saw in that lovely forest beneath the holy Amalaki tree was the deity of Lord Damodara being worshipped upon the asana of a water pot. And he heard the devotees singing sacred songs describing Lord Krishna's transcendental forms and pastimes. Despite himself, the staunchly irreligious killer of innocent birds and animals spent the entire night in great amazement as he watched the Ekadashi celebration and listened to the glorification of the Lord. Soon after sunrise, the king and his royal retinue, including the court sages and all the citizens, completed their observance of Ekadashi and returned to the city of Vaidisha. The hunter returned to his hut and happily ate his meal. In due time, the hunter died, but the merit he had gained by fasting on Amalaki Ekadashi and hearing of the glorification of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as well as by being forced to stay awake all night, made him eligible to be reborn as a great king endowed with many chariots, elephants, horses, and soldiers. His name was Vasuratha, the son of King Viduratha, and he ruled over the kingdom of Jayanti. King Vasuratha. King Vasuratha was strong and fearless, as effulgent as the sun, and as handsome as the moon. In strength, he was like Sri Vishnu, and in forgiveness, like the earth itself. Very charitable and very truthful. King Vasuratha always rendered loving devotional service to the Supreme Lord, Sri Vishnu. He therefore became very well versed in Vedic knowledge, always active in the affairs of state. He enjoyed taking excellent care of his subjects as though they were his own children. He disliked pride in anyone and would smash it when he saw it. He performed many kinds of sacrifices and he always made certain that the needy in his kingdom received enough charity. One day, while hunting in the jungle, King Vasuratha strayed from the footpath and lost his way, wandering for some time and eventually growing weary. He paused beneath a tree and, using his arms as a pillow, fell asleep. As he slept, some barbarian tribesmen came upon him and, remembering their long standing enmity towards the king, began discussing among themselves various ways to kill him. It is because he killed our fathers, mothers, brothers in law, grandsons, nephews, and uncles that we were forced to aimlessly wander like so many madmen in the forest. The great rescue. So saying, they prepared to kill King Vasuratha with various weapons, including spears, swords, arrows, and mystic ropes. But none of these deadly weapons could even touch the sleeping king, and soon the uncivilized dog eating tribesmen grew frightened. Their fear sapped their strength, and before long they lost what little intelligence they had and became almost unconscious with bewilderment and weakness. Suddenly, a beautiful woman appeared from the king's body, startling the aborigines, decorated with many ornaments, emitting a wonderful fragrance, wearing an excellent garland around her neck, her eyebrows drawn in a mood of fierce anger, and her fiery red eyes ablaze. She looked like death personified. With her blazing chakra discus, she quickly killed all the tribal hunters who had tried to slay the sleeping king. Just then the king awoke, and seeing all the dead tribesmen lying around him, he was astonished. He wondered, these are all great enemies of mine. Who had slain them so violently? Who is my great benefactor? At that very moment, he heard a voice from the sky. You asked that who helped you? Well, who is that person who alone can help anyone is distress? He is none other than Sri Keshava, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he who saves all who take shelter of him without any selfish motive. Upon hearing these words, King Vasrata became overwhelmed with love for the personality of Godhead Sri Keshava, Krishna. He returned to his capital city and ruled there like a second Lord Indra, king of heavenly regions, without any obstacles at all. Conclusion. Therefore, O King Mandata, the venerable Vasishtha Muni concluded, anyone who observes this holy Amalaki Ekadashi will undoubtedly attain the supreme abode of Lord Vishnu. So great is the religious merit earned from the observance of this most sacred fast day. Thus ends the narration of the glories of Falguna Shukla Ekadashi or Amalaki Ekadashi from the Brahmanda Purana.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mataji, for sharing this.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mataji will